So this right here is Caitlin Clark before her rookie season. It is Caitlin Clark before her rookie season. And if you guys can't tell, you can see obviously Aaliyah still has her hair dyed here. And that most definitely isn't Alyssa Smith. And I think that may or may not be Grace Berger. But probably is. But you see right here, this is rookie Caitlin. I know she's wearing a jacket, but you can see it's skinny Caitlin. It is rookie Caitlin. But fans, even more so than anything, are after seeing just how you can see this with no lighting, nothing, like no special cameras. You can see just how much bigger and stronger Caitlin Clark has gotten. And you can see it just in general. And there's a lot of interesting things to talk about in this, and with today. And I'm going to be covering some of those tomorrow before the live stream. Obviously, if you guys have not yet subscribed to the channel, we're trying to hit 44.5k by the end of the day. We're 12 off. And if you guys are interested in live streaming, I'll be live streaming around 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern time for maybe an hour and a half between those times every day up to the season starts. And then really long live streams once the season starts. But we're going to be recording a bunch of videos before that, talking about Angel's workout, talking about Caitlin's interaction with Sydney Colson, and the fact that I think Michaela Timpson has arrived in Indiana. But right now, what people are talking about are these pictures right here. Like, if you compare just in general, Caitlin Clark in this picture, obviously you can see just how much physically bigger Caitlin Clark has gotten. And again, there's no crazy pictures here. There's no like crazy lighting or anything. And some of the pictures of Caitlin Clark was like 80% lighting. But we're looking at a player who's probably bulked up as much as I've seen anyone do it in 1 year. And by the looks of things, hopefully she's bulked up correctly. Because the last player that I'm just trying to think of, like, that I saw, if we're looking at guards that have really bulked up, like, obviously, look, we're looking at, say, Kelsey Plum, who was definitely nowhere near as skinny as Caitlin Clark was, but she's someone who really had to kind of bulk up physically to compete in the WNBA. She's nowhere near as skinny as Caitlin was, but obviously, that's what Kelsey Plum came into the... That's Kelsey Plum after year one, because she did play for the San Antonio Stars for a season, if I'm not mistaken. Did she? Did she play for the Stars for a season? Yeah, she played for the San Antonio Stars. So that's her after year one. Like, this is what Kelsey Plum came into the WNBA. The shape she came in. Obviously not Caitlin Clark skinny, but nothing compared to what Kelsey Plum managed to bulk up into. Like, by the end of things, like, by the time, like, it's now, I'm trying to see if I can find a picture recently enough, like, this is just Kelsey Plum, just a picture from a YouTube tutorial. But obviously, how much she bulked up. Like, you're looking at a guard with probably as big arms as it gets. And you're looking at Caitlin Clark, who, yeah, isn't nearly the size of Kelsey Mitchell, even was a rookie. But, like, year on year, just size difference is crazy. And it'll be very interesting to see how Caitlin Clark's game is going to be. And I hope that... I hope that it doesn't affect her speed. And that's the one thing. Like, I think you can probably put on, like, a little bit of weight without it affecting your speed. But obviously, like, look, it's just that there is a little bit too much, like, there's too much can be a problem. And obviously, look, the heavier you are, the more it's going to be hard on your knees, but her legs look like she's gotten bigger. And it looks just like Caitlin Clark has been in the gym nonstop, focusing on that. And to be fair, I hope the workouts have been relatively intense so she knows what she's doing, so that she's going to be able to be there into the season. But I trust the Fever staff. I trust the Fever staff for next season. I really do. And I trust that Caitlin Clark knows what she's getting herself into, because ironically enough, if people don't realize that Caitlin Clark before this season, coming into her final season in Iowa, Caitlin Clark also had a similar equivalent transformation. Like, there was a video of her working out before her senior season in Iowa and how skinny she was. Like, this is Caitlin Clark, by the way, working out before her senior season in Iowa. So this is her working out that season. And then even throughout her senior season in Iowa, by the time of her rookie WNBA season, like she went from this to, and clearly not big by any means, but like there is a difference there between that and this. And then it just looks like it's a similar jump. So that's why I'd be a bit more confident, because she seemingly got fat. She seemed to get faster. And I don't see Caitlin being somebody that it's going to slow her down. Well, not because it's going to slow her down. It's going to slow down the way she plays, just because she runs. Like she's built like a long distance runner naturally. She's built like a endurance athlete. Like some players, ironically in basketball, most players are built with fast twitch. Everything's fast twitch. And as much as Caitlin loves to sprint, she's not that explosive. She just plays with a high motor. And if you can build some strength to that, it's good. Like, again, in the NBA, most players are built with that fast twitch. Someone that's built like a freaking long-distance runner and endurance athlete is like a Mikal Bridges, which is why he's been so durable and he can play so many minutes and his body can take it. And it's going to be good as well with Caitlin, because even if it is a negative thing that she can no longer play 40 minutes, she's not going to have to. That's going to be the thing. Like, if Caitlin's going to give you the same, like, the exact same output, the exact same scoring and assists in 32 minutes instead of 36 minutes, then that is genuinely one of the, like, that's a huge positive thing for the Indiana Fever. But one thing that is for sure is that Caitlin Clark is getting bigger. She's getting bigger. She's getting stronger. And I mean, it's exciting times for the Fever. And I just saw here in a picture, and again, I will talk about this in a video tomorrow morning, and I might record it now, probably not. So Michaela Timpson and Jillia Lane are there, but also, like, they're about the same height, to be fair. All the players are there, which actually does bode really well for the Indiana Fever, that all their players are back already working out. They can start like a mini sort of training camp thingy early. But yeah, it's a really big update for the Fever. And obviously, if you're looking for a different angle, you can see she's clearly bulked up on last year. Clearly bulked up on last year. And you just hope, again, that it isn't to the detriment of the things she does well, but I don't think it is. I really don't think it's going to be. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what the Fever come out with next season and what Caitlin Clark's going to come out with. Like, we remember Dejanay bullying her game one. We remember, in fairness, Dejanay, Alyssa Thomas bullying her in certain games. But one thing is for sure, we're not going to see that this year. We're not going to see, first of all, they've got other players around her. So teams have to put their point guards on Caitlin, where Caitlin can now use her advantage being a 6 foot tall point guard. And if they put their best defender on Caitlin, Kelsey's just going to cook. And if they start to put smaller players on Caitlin, we saw a little bit of her post-ups last year, and we're going to see more and more. Just that double hit with the left shoulder, with the kind of floater fling shot off the backboard. Don't know how she does it, but she does it well. We're going to see even more of that with her stronger. And you're going to have to start putting wings, small forwards on her. And all that does is it allows DeWanna Bonner have mismatches. It allows Kelsey Mitchell have mismatches if you put guards on her. And it creates a mismatch problem as well. Not only that, players aren't going to be able to bully her. And in fairness, last year, it really just was Dejanay. And the only people locked down Caitlin, and she didn't have the greatest games. But people that bullied her was Dejanay and Benijah Laney Hamilton at the start of the year. Other than that, I think Caitlin got the better of almost everybody. And Dejanay is on a team where she's probably not going to be able to guard Caitlin because she's playing the 3, and you don't want to put... maybe you put Paige Bueckers on DeWanna Bonner, but you only play them 3 times. And then Benijah Laney's out for the year. So it'll be an interesting one anyway. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.